Now, cooking for Hanukkah.
Yeah, this is where you want to be. The first candle is lit and the Jewish Festival of Lights has begun. Health and wellness expert Reisman is here with some healthy versions of a few traditional Hanukkah dishes. And you've got some traditional Hanukkah dishes that you serve in your family as well.
Absolutely, and this is what we're going to be serving tonight. So if I take it all home, hopefully my family will eat it tonight. But it really is the miracle of oil is a holiday. And, you know, the temple wanted to be purified, and they thought we need 8 days of oil to purify it. They only had 1 day. But the miracle of Hanukkah is that the oil lasted 8 days, which is symbolic of the Hanukkah here with the 8 candles. So traditionally, everything is fried, and that's why I have an entire bottle of oil. Because I remember when my mother used to make everything, oh my God, I mean, like hundreds and hundreds of calories. So I'm going to show you what else we have on the table. We have a lovely brisket here with dried apricots, dried cranberries, a red wine jus, and it's just delicious, and it's light, and I've trimmed the fat.
And the brisket is? The
brisket is not a lean, but a very not tender cut of beef, but you braise it for 5 hours, and it falls off the bone. Is fantastic. Then, as you can see, Beverly, to me, health is color. So I've got sweet potato, carrot, fresh pineapple, dried cranberry, and pecan casserole.
What a sweet and savory, like lots of different flavors in there.
A beautiful apple cake, and you don't need to make this with dairy either. I use applesauce inside of it with a little canola oil. I've got a beautiful butternut squash soup. And of course, what are we going to make? Now I want to show you the donuts. Jelly-filled donuts. It's not my diet. I'm not telling you to eat them, but that is very symbolic. Traditional. But what we're going to make today, as opposed to a traditional latke, we're going to make a 3-root vegetable latke. Way healthier. So I'm going to be using the sweet potato, Yukon Gold potato, and parsnips.
Parsnips
oh, delicious. So I've got a couple eggs. I've got these grated up, my sweet potato. I've got my parsnips here.
So you just grate everything.
Absolutely. I've got some potatoes, voila, like this. And I don't put flour or breadcrumbs in. You can if you would like it to be a little firmer.
So
and some sautéed onions. And if you want to throw some dill in for me, which is right beside you, and you can see I already have some sizzling up over there. So here's the thing. You can bake these at 400 for about 20 minutes, or I use a little bit of oil. Look what I have.
And yours keep together.
They keep together. You have to handle them gently. If not, feel free to add in a little bit of, as I say, flour or breadcrumbs.
Right, but you don't want too much because it gets kind of
absolutely. So then you just mix this up until it's really, really well mixed.
That's so simple.
It's so simple. Pat it down well. Put it onto your skillet. There you go.
And it'll stay together.
It will stay together. It will look like those. And if you're uncertain, throw in a little bit of breadcrumbs. But in the end, Beverly, what I love to do is serve these up. Look how nice they are.
And what have you dolloped on top?
Applesauce or light sour cream. And these are a little cool here, but if you'd like to try, I don't know if you'd like to in the morning.
I would love to try.
They're really, really delicious and so different and healthier, and they're about half the calories of a traditional latke and way healthier for you, too.
And this is a great way to get me to eat parsnip.
Okay, there you go. Isn't that neat?
These are really good.
Really nice. So again, bake them, saute them, but the key is don't use the entire oil because we're not trying to get through the temple, okay? With eight of these.
So we're going to have the recipe on our website for this, but you also have that in a very special book.
And we'll talk more about later. Yes. In my new book, The Best of Rose Reisman. I'm very excited. Just hit the stands as we speak now. And very excited. 275 recipes, old favorites that have been updated and 30% new. And this is one of the newer recipes.
And you do your recipes at home, and your family loves your recipes too. Oh, and then did you mention the salad?
Beautiful spinach salad where I have some candied almonds, berries. And again, Beverly, if you look at this table, it's colorful, it's fresh, it's healthy. Traditionally in my family, my mother, grandmother used to cook brown, more brown, and a lot of fat. Make it healthier this year.
Lots of color.
And have a good, as they say in the States, a Thanksgiving-ka. Hanukkah and Thanksgiving.
Rose, thank you for coming in.
Beverly.
Happy Hanukkah, Thanksgiving-ka. And of course, as I mentioned, you'll find Rose's recipes. Oh my gosh, that's so good. CanadaAM.ctvnews.ca. After the break, some alternatives to the traditional Christmas tree.